Let's get to the real reason why you never feel like anything you do in your relationship is enough. And I want to ask you a question to kick this thing off. Have you ever tried to fix a leaky faucet with a paintbrush? And look, I know that sounds ridiculous, but hear me out. The water keeps dripping, the floorboards are starting to get a little bit warped, and it doesn't matter how much you clean it, how much you polish it, there's really an underlying problem that's running beneath all of these little things. That is exactly what's happening when you try to respond to your partner's disconnection with more. More gifts, more doing, more checklists, more helping out around the house, and it just never feels like there's anything that you can do that really satisfies her. That's exactly what happens when you respond to your partner's disconnection by trying to do more. More gifts, doing more things around the house, more checklists, more. You're painting over the damage, meanwhile she's standing over there in a puddle, wondering why you can't see her. The truth is, it's not about doing more, it's about seeing more, and that's exactly what we're going to dive into today. You see, there's a hidden dynamic that most men miss. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what I teach my clients because this single thing is going to fix the entire dynamic altogether. But the reality is there's something called invisible mental labor. Most women, from the time that they were raised, they were taught to carry this invisible labor. And the invisible labor that I'm referring to is all of the things that happen in the mind and in the brain. So these are the planning, this is the vision, these are the 1,000 tabs that are open in women's minds. And some examples of what are the tabs that are open in their minds, when are all the appointments? When does the animal have to go to the vet? Do we need to pick up a card for that person's birthday party? Oh, and we're going over to a potluck, so we have to plan some recipes. Oh, great, we have to plan recipes. Now we got to go to the grocery store. All right, what are the ingredients we need for that recipe? Oh, which are the grocery stores that carry it? These are the constant thoughts that are playing in women's minds. And then men are kind of just standing around like, hey babe, just tell me what to do and I'll do it. So the frustration that women are most likely feeling, it's not because you're not doing more, it's because she's exhausted from having to think and see everything with the realm of the house and with the vision of the relationship. Great, so what do we actually do instead? Well, the first step is that you need to have a check-in with your partner to discuss invisible labor. She will be blown away if you bring this conversation to her. But what I would recommend that you guys do is you write an entire list of everything that needs to get done on a daily, weekly, monthly, quarterly, and annual basis. And you should have a big, long list of all the stuff that has to get done. I recommend tossing it into a spreadsheet because you can create some categorizations and you can create some separation. And then you have something that's editable and both online for you both to access. And the second piece is you want to start to divide things 50-50. So that way you're actually looking at the equitable labor happening at home. And the reason this is so powerful is because this takes the thinking all off of her. You guys might be doing the exact same physical, tangible tasks that you were before, but this time you're also involved in the planning, you're involved in the vision and the actual execution of the task, not just the doing. And the second thing is shifting from problem solving mode to presence. If you walk in after work and your wife is in the kitchen or your girlfriend's in the kitchen or whatever, your partner, and she's doing something like cooking, rather than walking into the kitchen and asking, hey, what can I do? Just use your awareness and use your presence in your eyes to just scan the room and just start doing stuff. If you're noticing that she's got piles of things everywhere and there's some vegetables over there, just start going over and cooking. Because the second you start asking her, you're now putting that mental work on her. She has to break focus from the task that she's doing, communicate to you, and then also now she's managing you. Rather than just stepping in, just getting right to the thing and just using your presence and just start doing the task. And this final step is more around her emotional state, but stop trying to fix her and start just being present for her. Part of the reason why she gets frustrated with you is that she just needs you to hold space for her when she's bringing these types of conversations to you. So if she's bringing conversations to you around what needs to get done and you're getting frustrated, you're getting defensive, or you're just not holding her in it, then that's going to continue to further, exemplify the fact that she doesn't feel like you see her. She doesn't feel like you're an active member in the relationship. It just feels like you want her to just get over it so then you can move on and you're not forced to be dealt with the discomfort. Most of the time, women just need to be seen. They need to feel like you as a man are an equal member of the relationship. So that means starting to think about taking some of these invisible mental load labor tasks off of her plate and start doing it with her so she feels like you're a team member. She feels like you're on the same team. And then that way, when she brings you frustration, you're also able to just hold it. You're also able to say, hey, absolutely, yeah, I didn't follow through on that thing. Here's what I'm going to do about it. Validate, let her express her emotions, and then you move forward. But what happens so often is that men aren't aware of this labor. She gets upset. She brings it to him. He makes it feel like so personal, makes it so much of a bigger deal than it actually is. And then she feels unseen, unvalidated, and then you get into an argument, and this is a loop that goes on and on and on. And the quickest way to prevent it is by doing those exact 3 steps that I'm talking about. So if that makes sense, I really hope you appreciate this video. It was a quick, super tactical video that I wanted to get out today. And if you have any questions, drop me a comment in below. And yeah, I'd be looking forward to chatting with you further about it in this comment section.